Listen.
Yeah! Yes, God! Get that out of there!
Hello. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Matty-Rants. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope everybody can hear me and loud and clear. We're going to be talking about RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars 10 today. The third bracket has started. The third bracket has started. I hope you all are prepared for the opinions that I have today. Okay? Listen. I'm actually pleased with this episode. I may not be in the majority with it because the internet was talking, huffing and puffing and all that kind of good stuff. Hey, everybody. Hi. But yeah, I got some thoughts. I definitely feel like this energy has shifted personally. When I heard we're doing this in pairs, I was like, okay. It almost felt like they could have judged it separately, and then I don't know. It was interesting. It was an interesting episode, and I can tell a palate cleanser from bracket 2, which was giving very chaos consumed. You know what I mean? Versus this one seemed a little bit different. A couple of things here and there, and all that kind of stuff. But I did find it funny. I needed to rewatch the episode prior to this live because I did notice something with judging. I did notice a critique that was not applied in the conversation when they weren't on the stage. That then, I'm not saying I was mad at the results. I'm just more so going, I was like, oh, but when they were there, it was, yes, that was great. But then when they weren't there, y'all were like, cardboard this, cardboard that. But when they were in front of you, I didn't hear nothing for her or her. Yet whenever they were gone, I thought that was a little odd. I was like, oh, when y'all were up there, they didn't say that. But when they were, we'll get to it. Regardless of it all, hi, I hope everyone's having a great Saturday. This is not the panel. This is not the panel day. I'm a little bit early on that. We'll have that discussion tomorrow. But yes, thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for being here today. So I want to ask if anybody does any tippy poos today in particular, that we do it to the Matt924 one versus the Matty-Rants one, because that Cash App is currently I had that compromised, if you will. So I can't use the card right now. Shauna, I just saw a tippy poo come in. I want to thank you so much for that. But I just wanted to divert those over to that Cash App right now today, because that other one, someone got me again. I got also, for those of you who were wondering, for the Chase account, I got my new card and everything back and all that stuff. But apparently when I did use my Cash App card recently, it got. So I was like, girl, what is going on right now? The world is tumbling and on fire around me. Stop. But all that good stuff. I do want to give you a little bit of an update for this channel and things going forward, because I've made some new decisions about what I want to do with this channel, as well as I am currently in the job hunt market right now. So things are going to be a little bit different. And I want to make sure that, I'm not going to leave the channel, but I legit have to start getting more work, and I got to get another source of income going on here. This economy is crazy right now, and it is really affecting me, especially with the things that are going on. And versus me getting in the huffing and puffing state about everything, I'm just like, Matt, we got to lock it in. We got to lock it down. We got to get something going here, because it is summertime, things are happening, and I needed to basically get something going on. So there will be still will be covering a lot of shows, but you may notice it go into this weekly route of things, and I may end up going into the edited format a little bit more than live sometimes. So you'll see in the future. I'll give everybody a heads up, but just know that for those of you who are looking at for work, I'm with you. I'm out in the hunt with you, baby, because I need another job, honey. This is tough, right? But shout out to Joel. I just saw that you got a new job. Congratulations, baby. I'm pleased, send that energy my way. Sincerely, I put in an application this morning. I'm ready for the call back on Monday, because it's a work from home position. I need that kind of job. So I was like, okay, work. But yes, I totally am on that path right now. That's just where I'm at, but I'll let you know with the channel. I just promise that I'm going to keep this going. However, I'm like, nah, Maddie's got to get something else going on here. I need a little extra. It's getting tough out there in these streets, and every time a new bill passes or a law comes out, it's like, here come the eggs getting high again. And my last grocery store visit is proof of that, because I am already out of the wet cat food, and we have to go right back to the grocery store because these girls, my baby's like the wet stuff. Anywho, let's get to this episode. JMCL, thank you so much for the love on my cash. I appreciate you, baby. I haven't even put it up yet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Today, for just caught up for your last 4 videos. Oh, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Shout out to everybody that watched my workout video. I will be doing that weekly. I am going to have to put that in my members only because it was lots of trolling and lots of craziness with that video. And that was a positive place. And that's for those of you who are like really interested in working out and you're like, Matt, can we start doing this? I said, okay, we will. And that actually is something I'd like to do with my members only, along with other things that are coming up. And it could be something I do weekly with y'all. So I will be doing those videos, and I will set like a decent amount for the members only for that. And yeah, we'll get that together, but I will be putting together routines and we'll be doing workouts together, and it should be honestly a lot of fun. I'll try to get some music going in the background that's copyright friendly and do all that kind of stuff, but I'm kind of into that. And I'm also interested in possibly, especially with doing more research, getting my like personal trainer license, because I work out, bitch. And I love it. I actually really do. Like, I flicking love it. So like for me, I'm like, maybe I could like turn that into something as well, because I very much enjoy the pump. The Google crash. Oh yeah, I saw that with what was going on. A lot of sites went down at a certain time. And I also noticed a weird traction take place. I had like 100 people, and then it dipped to like 10, and then it went right back up to 80. And I was like, what the heck is going on here? So it's really wild what's going on. Be safe out there. I mean, seriously, be safe out there. Also, before I get this started, again, if you are out in the streets right now, if you know what I'm talking about, and you're out in the streets and you're fighting that good fight, I send you nothing but love. Stand up. So you got your support over here. On a real note, I can only say so much because of this platform, but I'm aware, I am watching, and I am sending nothing but that love and protection and praying over all of y'all that are out there in the streets fighting that good fight. So there you go. All of my links are available in the About section of my YouTube channel, and I also am bookable on the Cami. That is O. If you want to book me for something special and wonderful and sweet and and I'm normally now good for doing very long cameos because I just am in the mood now to be like, girl, get all of me. You're paying for it. Give me on that cameo. Book some in my book me on the cameo, and of course, merch available at dragqueenmerch.com, an affiliate partner with Paramount Plus. So get that free week on me, and a PO box, y'all. Seriously, I gotta pay for these PO boxes now. So send me some stuff to the PO box that you may want me to open up live here. I have artwork as well as still some goodies from the UK. The last time I got something here, so by all means, send me a little something. I'll open on the live for you. Shauna, thank you so much for the tippy poo again. Today, I hope this, hope you get it. Worked out. Thank you, love. Yeah, they're already working on it. I have another card coming, but like, it was at the grocery store, so I was a little bit peeved because it's my normal spot, and I was wondering if they had like some sort of like Target situation where all the cards were getting compromised. But I used a self-checkout, and that was the issue. So I was like, I may have got by the person who was in front of me. So who knows? But we're still trying to figure that out. But again, appreciate you, my baby. I do need to do this. We need to go ahead and put this up because I know some of y'all feeling the ways. I know it. Come on. This program is for entertainment purposes only, and content's not intended to malign any religion, race, gender, company, individual, or wigs. And all opinions expressed by myself, they're just my personal views. I promise they don't reflect the opinions of every human being on the planet. I beg of you to not send hate to anybody that we talk about today, nor the individuals, the shows, production, whatever mentioned on this program. Don't be rude. Grab your libations and strap in. I'm a little bit of a talker. You may be here for a while. Dare I give you a time? Please don't post any spoilers in the chat. If you feel uncomfortable doing this program, consume some Activia and have yourself a good poot. Yeesh. I was about to troll. I was about to go, we're only going to be here for like maybe an hour and 45 minutes. I mean, maybe. It's possible. I feel a 2C. It's a Tuesday day. It doesn't feel like this episode deserves a good 3 hour run of wah, 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 and whatever else we hear in the Peanuts gang, right? I just don't. I feel we can get where we need to go in less than two, if two. Because no shade to bracket 3, it was light. It was light. It was very, diet Pepsi. No shade. I still enjoyed the drink. I was sipping, but it was a little 1/3 of sugar. It was. It was a little sugar free. It was, but I still I had a good time. I had a good time. I was just like, I said I knew it. Once I saw that trailer, I knew it was going to be just a nice trip, just a nice trip. But we'll get there. So yeah, if you did want to throw any love in my jar, please and thank you. She, he, me, he. Woo! It's going through, girl. We're gonna make it through. I put that resume out there. I actually got my resume looking really nice though. A new cover letter and everything. Thank you. But PayPal.me/MattyRants, Cash App $Matt924 MATT924, or Venmo MattyRants would be really appreciated. And I thank you so very much. It's not necessary for your participation today, but certainly would be awesome and amazing. And I thank you so very much. I definitely haven't been out the house in like the last 2 weeks, and it's been driving me nuts. So, except for one little incident when I got to like get on out, and I was like, thank the Lord. So, best believe I'm definitely going to try to go see some of my friends today because I lost my title in Munchkin. I was the Supreme, and I was knocked down. Not happy about that. I would like to get my title back today. But also, we decided as a group, especially because it's going to be around YouTube payday. And YouTube payday, because it's on the weekend, we have to wait till like Monday or Tuesday, and God forbid Wednesday. Gross. And I wanted to get my hair braided again, but I will be out for Houston Pride though. So for those of you who are going to be out and about for the parade and all that good stuff, I will also be out attending that as well. It's going to be on that Saturday. So that means that I will be doing the review for, and I believe the 27th will be the day the episode premieres, like early in the morning. I'll actually be doing the review on that Friday, because that Saturday I will be out for the Houston Parade. My friends and I did the Port of Arthur Pride, so we want to keep the tradition going right now. We're like, we have to do our Houston Pride now. And of course, show our city some love and all that kind of good stuff. So I'm very excited for that. But yeah, just like last year, some people saw me out and about. Bitch, don't be scared. Hello. But yeah. Just wanted to give a heads up for that episode. I think it'll be like the 3rd episode for bracket 3, possibly. Maybe the start of the next, something like that. Yeah. It'll be Friday. I'll be doing it the day of. And then it will be... of course, Saturday will be the break. We'll be back that Sunday. But that Saturday, I want to be out in the streets. I got like my little shorts and stuff on, my little flag. Maddie, did you see Tisha Campbell at the BET Awards? How could I not have seen her? Anywho, you're not going to get me started today. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, the BET Awards. My God. Ooh, I didn't do a video on that on purpose. No, Shauna, anywho, sorry about that. Thank y'all so much. I was just reading some things over here. Make sure after this video that you put comments in the comment section. That always helps the algorithm. Make sure that you like this video. Talk about the episode if you will. We will have a Traders live this upcoming week. I meant to do it Friday, but I was kind of waiting because the cast actually wasn't really revealed all the way just yet. But now that they have revealed the cast, I do want to do a live on that new cast because I actually know everybody. I'm like, this is the first time I looked at the whole cast. I'm like, I know where everybody's from. This is going to be interesting. And it's so exciting to cover another season of Traitors here on the channel. But yes, I'm very excited for that. Be Sweet. Oh, I love that name. That's gorge. Happy Pride. Thank you so much for the love on Cash App. I appreciate you, my baby. Thank you so very much. Did I do a cat purr? I did. All right, let's get to this episode. Let's go ahead and get to it. Let's do what we got to do. Honestly, I was entertained, but I also said this is a completely different feeling from what we just got. No shade. Like it was a a good dessert. I said, bracket one was the appetizer that was really good, very mozzarella pull from the Chili's. If you've been to the Chili's now and had that new mozzarella stick, you know what I'm talking about. That motherfucker slaps. Okay. It's like, okay, yum. You know what I mean? It's very that. And then when we got to bracket two, now this may not be for all of you. For me personally, that was my meal. That was my meal. I need the bullshit and the fuckery. I need the nonsense. I need the villain. I need the victims. I need the full work. I need blood on the table. I need it. I want it. Okay. And since I'm not subscribed to Zeus, who shall not be named, anymore, or Now That's TV, because I'm trying to get some of that stuff out of my life, I got to depend on the kindness of mistresses to bring that bullshit to the table. And I was numbed it, loved it. This so far, I feel is a dessert. Right now, whether it's a mint and chocolate combination from Olive Garden, because we finished the breadsticks and salads that was unlimited for the $13.95. In this market, maybe $20 with the soup. But I feel it's a little very desserty. It's a little desserty right now, and I'm okay with it. Who am I rooting for specifically? All of the above. But I do have some people who I have to my heart that I'm like, okay. Like people like Cynthia Lee Fontaine, who I've got to meet in person. If you've ever gotten to meet Cynthia, baby, that energy is so real. She is such a sweetheart. I met her at the same time I met Dita Ritz. But Cynthia's a sweetheart. So for me, I'm like always going to be for the cuckoo. Okay. I'm always going to be for the kooks. However, I am a fan of Ginger Minj. And I know people are PO'd that they're back for the fourth time. I mean, they make jokes about Juju be coming back for that amount of times, but it's never that heavy. And then we've seen other girls come back a lot. I find the conversation around Ginger is too much. It's too much. Hey, Stephanie. No, it's okay. Listen, it's not an unpopular opinion, to be honest with you. It's not. Hey, Stephanie, how you doing, my love? It's not an unpopular opinion. Trust. And I'm a mistress. That's my girl. But like, if you didn't care for it, it's not to. We can't take that away from you or anybody else, because not everybody was really feeling that. Maybe this was the bracket you needed to have, so it felt a little bit better, or maybe even bracket one was where it was at for you. That was my Judy's. That I think is the point of the tournament system and why I like it so much, and why I'm happy that they're doing the 3 episodes of Bop. They could do 4, honestly, but 3 episodes of Bop. And then we go ahead and get to our finals and do whatever, because we get separate time with them. We sort of develop I don't know if I care for this one, or I'm gonna watch this through. But then you wait and you're like, oh, what's this new group? What's it giving you? What's happening here? That's why I like the style. It's different, and it's something to where everybody gets what they want. Whether you're a menace to society on the internet and you need to make think pieces every time somebody who you don't like physically gets their way, or possibly you just may not enjoy just how the get down is getting down. You can always tell somebody who is objectively giving their opinion than the girls that just want to do those think pieces for no fucking reason. So they have girls getting on the, there's a check mark, get your money. I don't know. But it was annoying on the internet today. Or today actually, and yesterday as well. It was a little bit annoying. It was like, God bless it. But I will say I personally enjoyed this episode. It's not as rah-rah as I wanted it to be. I got emotional during the lip sync, so I don't know what Monet and Thorgy were talking about. High key though, Thorgy, if you hosted the pit stop, I would not be mad. I would actually very much enjoy this. Like, as I love Monet down, love Bob, love Bianca, Trixie's done a good job. There have been some great hosts for the pit stop, right? We need, it would be different. And it would be kind of awesome because Thorgy's energy is very infectious. And she's super intelligent too. So like, why not? I don't know. I don't know. But I'd like to see it. I'd like to see it personally. But yeah, let's go ahead and get this started. Thank you again for tuning in. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Become part of this Rant Pack family. And if you want to drop a little tippy poo in my jar and show your boy some love, because Whew, we gotta somehow pay this cable bill. Oh, coming up. Excuse me, internet bill. Because really talk, I'm not watching nothing on cable right now. It's all through the streaming services. PayPal.me/MattyRants, Cash App $, Matt 924. If you could send it to Matt 924, because the Matty-Rants one is locked up currently right now. Please and thank you. We had our information stolen, unfortunately, on that card. And Venmo MattyRants, I'd really appreciate that. Thank you so very much. If you end up sending it to the other one, I can try to work it out, but the Matt one is working a little bit better right now until I get that new card and I can unlock everything. So right now it's just sitting right there looking crazy. I'm heated about it, but yeah, it's the truth. It's just all sitting there like, ooh. But yes, let's get this started. Let's get the show going here. All that and then some. Shout out to DW. Thank you so very much, my baby. I see you on my cash up. Love the frame. Keep up the good work. Thank you. Thank you, friend. We need to talk about Sunday. We need to talk about tomorrow. If we can go early in the day, that'd be great, friend. Because like, I'm out of wet food and I gotta get it, or they're gonna go crazy. And I don't want to do Uber Eats right now because of current political stuff recently. And then things that they backed up that I'm not here for and I'm a bit pissed off about, but also because they charge extra for no fucking reason, just to get that done. And Stephanie, thank you, my love. I appreciate you today for heart. All my love out to you, Stephanie. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I can do 10 a.m. I'll be up. I'm always up at 8, 7. Some days 8. If the cats wake me up early, I'm up at 4 to feed them bastards. Because Mina, lately she's a 4 a.m. girl. Thank you, D. 1 for the jar and 1 for the algo. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate the love. And Vibe UK, how you doing? Thank you for the workout video, Maddie. You are welcome. I forgot to do abs, so I'm going to make sure the next video will be very abs specific on losing lower belly fat, as well as like carving out the waistline and getting that. You know, I got an 8-pack going on here, but if you're trying to get a 6 or a 4 or just a little, just flatten it, I'm gonna help you out because I got some routines that I work on, and I'll give you my ab routine for the next one. So yes, that should be a fun video. Boom, boom. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry. I gotta talk about this real quick. The lesbian energy from Cynthia and Ariana Grande. And I know Cynthia is very Leslie McGuire, lesbian down. Okay. The Lena Waithe of it all. We can't find Lena with her. Ooh. But like something about those two during this episode, I was over here like, okay, Ariana, is giving me that SpongeBob SquarePants is no longer in your bikini bottom, and high key, you are defying gravity with this one often. And I'm not trying to throw that out there, but it was something about it. I was feeling the chemistry. I was like, oh no, they're really good friends, or they also dine together. I was something about it. I was like, they're very interesting. They're very, very, very interesting. They have projects together. They work on chairs. One does upholstery and the other one carves. I'm telling you, they have a nice summer home. It has an outdoor pool connected to a deck. Cynthia made it. Okay, but no, it's okay. They touch. It's I was something about it. I was something about their energy. I was like, oh my goodness. Listen, I can never come for Sean T's gig. He married. Never mind. All right, we are going to continue before I pass out. And again, thanks for tuning in. Foolery starts. So I kind of was digging Michelle's hair here. She gave me more a Bob's Burger episode, and they're actually doing the sporting event like it's a Tammy situation, and she's on the mic. RuPaul, on the other hand, like the glue is still wet. The spirit gum is still, it's fresh on this beard with this wig. Oh my good. I'm glad they enjoyed playing dress up and doing this foolery for the tournament stuff. But I'm also kind of like, okay, I wonder what y'all are going to do next year. Law bringing back this Ken is not everybody enjoys this. Not everybody is a fan of. Oh my, sorry. Ooh, my God. All right. No, the hair is it is. I love Law. That's my boo. I don't care. I don't care. I love him down. That hair, it is. It's very red state. But yes, I go off now. Oh yes, I actually did. Thank you for mentioning this, Ben. Let me go ahead and highlight this comment. Maddie, did you see the tweet that Ginger, when being tested for All-Stars 10, realized they were autistic? Yeah, I saw that with Joey Nofi posting about that from Ginger and the article in which it stemmed from. The interesting, well, not interesting, but more so disappointing and not surprised. And this is the audience and how they operate and act, and it's kind of gross. Did you see some of the comments that were left underneath there? Well, it took 4 times for them to find that out. What? I mean, it's really crazy. It's really crazy. Like, honestly. Like, people are just mm, mm. Is this better, Aja, right here? Hold on, let me hold on. Let me oh. Okay, right here. So much better. So much better. That's it. Oh, that's Janet. Boom. A little brighter too. Yeah, it's better. Can you see me now? You know, I think a lot of, I'm not going to speak on behalf of mental health. Like, I know everything from somebody who is 80, that was diagnosed ADHD just 2 years ago. So like, I completely understand with learning new information. If I'm going to be honest with you and just speak from me I think a lot of people are on the spectrum. That's not shade. That's not a cack. That's not a read. I think a lot of people are walking around undiagnosed. A lot of folks. And a lot of people are also bipolar and don't even realize it. And a lot of these angry folks, especially in general, have some issues that they just do not want to address. I think that is the reality of our world. I think a lot of people in politics are undiagnosed. I think a lot of people in politics are diagnosed and are lying about it because of their stance on mental health and also the views that they're attacking. But it's just really interesting. And I also think that a lot of people develop certain things based off of where their environment is. And I think the internet is a breeding ground for that specifically. A lot of people crashing out, a lot of people emotionally becoming developed in a direction that is full of like always needing to defend themselves, lying, anger, this, that, and the other, jealousy, and all that kind of crap. All of that is stemming from media and this, that, and the other. So personally, I think that a lot of people just, they don't want to see it. But baby, I have a therapist. She do what she need to do. Trust me, we go through the work. So I highly recommend it, but at the same time, I'm like, some people just need to learn the hard way. Some people are hard headed. I'm hard headed as fuck. So, like, it is what it is. But I'm just starting to realize that. So I just sort of do this with people now. Like, y'all do you. I don't have time for this. Like, I'm trying to get my shit together, right? But anywho, let's talk about our queens for bracket 3. Denali, the Ice Queen, is back. I love this outfit, by the way. Listen, one, I want to know where Denali got this tank top from. in this confessional because I'm getting my titties together. So yeah, I low key want this in black, possibly a baby pink, if you will. Denal, no, because this top was everything. I was like, oh yes, I want the top. See, that's the bottom of me. This is a move for me. Very attractive. I said, Denali's giving, but yeah, I was like, oh, the queen to me is like, I mean, where did you get that top, sister? But no, I enjoy I enjoyed this look. I thought the outfit was great. I love the nod back. We have the heel with the ice skates on the bottom of it. Loved, loved, loved the full look. It's like it's evolution of the Denal. I'm here for it. So I want to see Denali work. And personally, this was a great start for them, honestly, for their first episode from the All Stars 10 run. Up next, ooh, so happy. I'm sorry. No, I'm not. I'm so happy that Acid Betty is back. Love, 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 love. I'm actually enjoying the girl. I have said that so many times. I'm actually back. Come on, new words. No, I love Betty. This episode was great. A good first start for them, to be honest with you. They also did a lot of work, if you will. TBH. And I love that they got to cack RuPaul a little bit later. But yeah, I'm a big fan. Big fan of the foolery. I love this headpiece. It's sickening. I like that the hair, I see they didn't wear a wig. That's actually their hair underneath it, as you saw in the workroom, and they put the headpiece on it here. It's very interesting. But no, I'm glad that we got some of our logo girls back. But Acid Betty is here. I thought this was the perfect screen grab from their confessional. This is the perfect screen grab for it. But yes, love, love, love Acid Betty down. All right. I am going to put this up before I have this conversation. You will not be mad at me today. You're going to hear me loud and be motherfuck clear. Because don't get mad. Now, Alyssa looked good. I'm tired already. Trade this, trade that. Where? What? What? Are we trading Pokemon cards? Like, because that's not what that's not what it is. You are not. You are not. But you are a gorgeous queen. Down. Like, I was like, okay, this is cute. Go ahead, sister, pop on through. There is no such thing as trade with you. Trust me. Oh, I know. Oh, I know trade. I got arrested for trade. No, please don't. But like, I think it's adorable that the Latin Will Poulter over here is feeling their masculine energy. That's not trade, sister. That's not trade. They did good in Guardians of the Galaxy, though. You know, I enjoyed them there. And that one movie with Jennifer Aniston where they had got a spider biting their nuts. That was great. Damn. That's Will Poulter. Low-key, if y'all weren't clocking in, yes, that they look just alike. I was over here the entire time in her confessionals going, this is not trade. I kept saying, this ain't trade. Nothing about her is trade. It's a whole woman talking about trade cuckoo, girl laugh. But then when she would sit still, I'm like, that's the Latin Will Poulter. Down, bitch. I was like, weren't you running through a maze recently with some other girl? I forget that other lady's name. She can't act to save her life. But like, yeah, I was like, wait a minute. Didn't I see you in a movie where they were throwing stuff? Like, what's going on? Regardless, they were great in the Bear, by the way. They were great. Great in the Bear. What's wrong with me? Everything. Anywho, I do like Alyssa Hunter. I just wish she would learn what that word means, really, and understand it does not mean handsome or beautiful or attractive. Okay? All right. And I want to make that clear for you. You can call me a gatekeeper. I will be in front of that motherfucker. But that is not what trade means. It does not mean attractive. There is no extra alter, any kind of whatever mean. No, this reading, no, that, none of it. Nope. All right. Oh, everybody wants to see this cuckoo again. It is Cynthia Lee Fontaine. My brain just gave up. My brain just said, no more. Thank you, Aja, for the super chat. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, my love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Cynthia Lee Fontaine. Like, I literally, like, I have stories. Do you hear me, America? Like, I'm like, they don't know. I have been through many things. And Adderall, no, it does not. No, it does not. But I've been through hell of a trade. Let me tell you something. I still go through hell. The ex that I was talking to was trade technically. So yes, his like I just came out, but not really. Anyway, the outfit's cool with me. There is a little something in the front with the way the fabric is working that's a little off for me here, but I was more so enjoying of the close-up shot when I got to the face and the hair, and this portion of it. But something around here is a little interesting where I'm like, that's a lot of tools, something right there. But I was more so inclined to enjoy this portion with the wig, the makeup, and of course all of that. But I got what she was going for with the presentation here. So yeah, I love me some Cuckoo. She is just good energy. Go ahead, sis. And Cynthia, when I tell you this positivity with everything that you have been through, push the motherfucker through. The way I would have my door closed, the way my windows would be shut. I'm tired of people. But also the thankfulness of literally making it through and pushing through things that some people don't get to. Hiya, you will always be one of my favorite motherfucking people and a fighter through and through to this day. Love you down, sister. Looking like somebody's auntie in this picture. Let me go back real quick. Baby, don't she look like somebody's auntie? It looked like she about to go ahead and like give me something. Like I didn't even know she had it. Like, bitch, you hungry? Real quick, pull some candy out her pocket. Real quick, like a good gum. She gives me, I carry good gum. Because there's people that carry the dumb gum and you're like, what you doing here? Did you really just give me a red hot? What's happening? Bitch is carrying a box of lemon drops in her pocket. Check her out. Something ain't right. No. She's over there running with the double mint. She's giving you a little extra Orbit's gum. There you go, little Orbs. That one. The $2.50 at Walgreens overpriced to have an ass gum. That one. Yes, very that. Go ahead. Or she's smart. No, she go to Walmart and she get the big pack. She get the big, there we go. That's right. She's a Sam's Club and a Costco girl. She buys in bulk. Don't have no kids, but is like an auntie to like over 30 some motherfuckers. Oh yeah, she give me, I buy a bulk. They drop them little bastards over at my house. Pop off, Cynthia. Go ahead. Diabetes is next. I actually live for this. I know who this is. Like the South Park episode dedicated to diabetes is wonderful. Like honestly, like the what is it? The goth kids versus the vamp kids episode. This is that. This is them about to go burn down the Hot Topic. Very much so. Oh, weak. I'm sorry. Like you could hear the music playing to this outfit. You understand this person's role in life. You understand that they possibly will get hit by a car because they are listening to music and they don't give a damn. And that one guy who everyone hates at school is going to just do it. He's just going to do it. But no, I live actually. This is actually a very fucking dope outfit. Love the nipple piercings on the bodice. I love the face. I love the headphones are to die for. I actually live for this. Love it down. And she's also bringing a little drama, not too much. She's very cheeky and very sassy with everybody in the workroom. And, I'll get over this because sometimes Dia be doing that when she, let me tell you something. I'm like, okay, girl. But yeah. Sorry. Oh. And last and not least, from season 7, All Stars 2, All Stars 6, and now All Stars 10 is Ginger Minge. About to sell us something straight off the street in 1956. Racist. I'm kidding. No, I like Ginger's entrance look. It's very nice. It feels like a woman to go. Very the day of the time. if you really want to get there. It looks leaps and bounds, and I mean pun intended, leaps, leapfrog, and bounds better than that shit she came in with All-Star 6, Haya Hadouken. I'd even say All-Stars 2 on top, Hadouken. Yes, yeah. This is lovely. I thought it was lovely. I was like, oh, this is lovely. This is lovely. This is lovely. And Ginger looks really good right now, but like I also think she's very polished. I mean, I actually enjoy her drag. Ginger does the kind of drag that I like, very much that, Southern polished kind of girl, all that kind of tea. So I'm here for it. But no, we got her 6. Ginger is actually funny in her confessionals too. Like, I'm sorry, y'all may not be happy she's back, but a lot of the girls that always return to the show, they return and they bring the same sort of feeling again. And also the ones that are familiar with television, so there's no more nerves anymore. And we are able to like follow the story along a lot better. I also get that people feel like, okay, she's back to get her crown. And like, well, if she does a good enough job, then she deserves it. But I also get where people can feel they're just going to give it. Oh, okay. But I don't know. I like her, so it's a little bit tough for me to follow through with that one. We live for Ginger Davenport. Shut up. Oh, I can't. I'm unable. I'm unable. But listen, our queens find out the rules of the game, or at least the first portion of the rules, where, of course, it's going to be a point system. No one goes home. They have 3 chances, of course, to get said points in order to move on to the semifinals with the other brackets that have gone. Wouldn't it be crazy? Like, you find out you're the third bracket, you're the last bracket, high key. It's like, yeah, we already had the other brackets go. You're the last one. Like, excuse me? Okay, we're the last one. It's our turn now. But they honestly had a great start for their challenge, or I guess their bracket for their season, because it's based off of Wicked for Good, which is the sequel to Wicked for those of you who are not gay. No, I'm just kidding. Everybody should know Wicked only because they played the entire fuck out of those trailers on television. It was in the movie theater forever. It's on Paramount Plus right now. It's everywhere. The award season, all of it, right? So the sequel is coming out this year, and it's a perfect time, of course, for this to be a plug-in for the show. And why not for All Stars 10? You even have Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo, currently Elphaba and Glinda. There is guest judges this week, so it works out perfectly. But they find out that it's going to be a design challenge, and they must create a Wicked Witch and a Good Witch look. But RuPaul was so specific. Please do not make replicas, copies, the cosplay, none of that. I'm not asking for you to do the same dress on the movie or this. We need your interpretations. I said, okay. Once again, I'm a little bit peeved. I'm a little bit peeved that bracket 2 and bracket 3 got a design challenge and bracket 1 did not get a design challenge. I think that's wild. Like, you of course did something with some musical shit for the other one. So yes, that all is cohesive together. There was an acting thing, I think. What was it for the second one? No, not for the second one. Could have been for the second one. Just, to me, there are moments to where I feel like there should be a design challenge, a group performance challenge, and then an acting challenge for your first 3 episodes. There you go. Because the group performance is for the dancers and for the performers. The design is for the creators. And the acting is for the thespians. Boom. Then when we go to the next bracket, it should go into Snatch Game. It should go into the roast. It should go into that. That's what I think should happen. Like, it should go into the mainstays, the makeover, and all that kind of crap. Like, to me. So... because they're like, well, Matt, they did do something creative with the makeover challenge in bracket 1. No. Those outfits were prepared. If they had to create something, it was because they didn't choose the right person. But like, those outfits were prepared. That's not the same thing. They had to do the mug. That's it. I'm talking about toe to follicle right up here. That's what we needed. Regardless, though, I'm so happy. It was still a fun show. I just think if you're going to do next season, and even though we already know that's filming now, it would be nice if everyone had some consistency. Maybe for All Stars 12. I don't know. Whatever they want to do. These are not the bodies that belong in these suits. There's no way. One in particular, I'm like, who is that supposed to be for? Was someone else supposed to be at the end over there? I was like, who is that? I know that's not Ginger's. I was like, who is that? Who is in that one? Strong woman, strong. Like what? That must be Miss Netta's. Let's move on here. Now, Miss Netta wishes she had that shape. We're not going to talk about Star Crunch. We're going to get into this, though. Everyone's kind of hyped to see everyone coming in the room. It's like, oh my God, it's my people. You know, apparently there was beef. I forgot all about it, no shade, with Alyssa and Daya. You know, they were like, no, we're not filming each other. And she wasn't there long enough. Like Daya said, I was like, oh, okay, we're going to make this something, I guess, or whatever. They're not going to make this anything. They're not. They're really not going to make it anything. Daya did cack her, though. Like, with Ginger, and it's kind of funny because Ginger said, I think Alyssa may be like a threat. And Daya said, oh no, she must not have seen my season. Alyssa, did you bring your money gun? Yeah, girl, I brought my money gun. Like, she was hyped. I brought my money gun, bitch. And she said, oh no, honey, we ain't got to worry about this girl. I was like, oh, okay, she's going to be a little bit of what I need. And also Acid Betty, a little bit of that snark that I find necessary. Seeing that Acid and Cynthia are so close outside the show. And of course, Acid was a big supporter of Cynthia through her journey and recovery and all that. I thought that was beautiful. Moving into them de-dragging or sort of the situation. Bitch, can we stop and talk about what Acid Betty is wearing here? Because forgive me, everyone who was at this table. I just kept staring at Acid. This jacket is so fucking cool. Like, you are my Muppet in my head. Like, you have to be. Like, some sort of Jim Henson fuckery is going on over here. I fucking love it. Or Where the Wild Things Are. Honey, I'm sorry. I love it. I was like, oh my God, I love it. I love it, love it, love it. This like look foolish in all the right ways. Like, I would live and breathe just standing next to her. Like, I'm sorry, can I have a jacket? Did you make this jacket? How much do you want for a jacket like this? Can I get that in purple, please? Please, please. Oh my God. From My Pet Monster. Oh my God, I remember that. That's so funny. It's like it's so adorable. I love the whimsy bullshittery. I do. I love it, love it, love it. Please, more often. Please don't take me seriously. I'm just wearing something fun. I don't give a fuck. Okay, so no shade. Who would y'all have picked? We're doing a design challenge. It needs to be good witch and bad witch, and then they're told that they have to make a story to go with it, to explain their characters, their witches, okay? Who are you choosing? I know Ginger cannot sew like that down, but I also know Mama can like tell a goddamn story and is really good at this. So for me, I would, if I knew how to sew and I was confident like in my full sewing capabilities, I'd pick Ginger easy. Daya would be my second choice. Acid would be my third. Denali, because I know we'd be serving body. Oh my goodness gracious, no shade. Listen, Alyssa felt a little ways that no one sort of wanted to pick them. With Cynthia having Alyssa as her second choice, they ended up together. Betty and Ginger were the ones that got to choose each other, with Denali and Acid wanting to work together, and it sort of going that way. So I know, listen, it is Betty in the workroom later being like, so Alyssa, did you feel some kind of way you weren't picked, girl? Oh my God. Which is so funny because for Cynthia, it's like, well, she was also on my list of people to pick, so it's really not going to be it wasn't an issue with me. I think it actually worked out for the best, to be honest with you. As far as the team and dynamics together and all that kind of good stuff, it just made sense. But I'll tell you what, right after this, baby, we could have had a fast forward, but no shade. I'm gonna be honest with you, because this episode was lovely. It's a nice little dessert and treat. It wasn't. I was not fooled. I was not, but I did enjoy moments of this, and I respected also the emotional take of having someone like Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo walk in and be a part of a show that you're also really into, or a movie that makes so much, that does so much for you. Like, I would gag if I was there on the show and Pam Grier walked in. I would pee. I'd pee. I'd be through the moon. Okay, do you understand me? The fact that I'd have to be like, RuPaul production, you're gonna have to let me say something to this lady. Like, you're gonna have to let me have a moment on stage. You're gonna have to let me do my flowers, because that is Jackie fucking Brown. Do you understand me? Okay, that is, what do you think it is? No. That's my fucking detective and Jawbreaker, baby. That's Foxy. Like, what are we talking about? Oh, I'd be losing my shit. Oh, I'd be losing my shit. But yes, I thought it was really cool. Again, to see everybody's work process together. You know, Ginger can't sew, but Dia can help out in those, and helping her at least thread the machine better. Okay, Pam Grier would have been a great guest judge for Star Booty. Pam Grier would have made a lot more sense for the Star Booty episode, high key, because literally it's based off of like the genre that her career fully lifted off from, but. No, I thought this was all fun. And, of course, brainstorming what they're going to do, how this is all going to work. The walkthroughs with RuPaul were lovely. We may do this video in 2 hours, you guys. Oh my God, I may be totally off the money here. But I was really entertained when Acid Betty sort of said, bitch, I should have won that episode. I remember how hot she was when she did not win the episode. But yes, she was like, oh yes, I remember that episode for the Money Ball. And I didn't win. It wasn't the Money Ball. That was like the first challenge, right? Or was it the second challenge? Where they all had to do something from a different ball, or something from a different like design challenge, if I remember correctly, from season 8. Like, everyone had something different. Something like that. If I remember. Yeah, it was the first challenge, right? Yeah, I remember. I was like, okay, well, it was the first challenge. They should do that again. They need to do that one again. Yes. I think they need to do that one again, and I want them to do the ball from season 8 as well over, except for the whole dressing up as a child with big heels and all that bullshit with the wah, that can be, you can let that go. But like, I think there should be a mother ball situation again. FYI, I just was like, no, not the baby stuff. That was a little, no thanks. No thanks. Yes, but it's interesting because they did pair everybody up with somebody from a logo season with the VH1 girl. Remember, I talked about that a little bit in some of my other reviews. But just looking at this, like, you have Diabetti and Ginger Minj. Ginger Minj started on logo. Diabetti was what, VH1 before MTV? Yeah, VH1. You've got Cynthia Lee Fontaine, logo days. And then you got Alyssa Hunter, MTV. You've got same thing, Acid Betty. Boom. Acid Betty was on logo. And you got Denali that was on VH1. Hiya. I was like, oh my God, who is not clocking into that? That is actually very fucking cool. And again, very happy that the teams actually ended up going this way, because it's like, oh, you gave the girls who started the show with the girls who are truly all that good stuff. But yeah, the walkthroughs was nice, and the Acid Betty calling RuPaul out shit was fun. I thought that was cool. Very that. I actually like the suit on RuPaul too. Very nice, very nice. Now, there was a video message from, that joke's not fun. That's not a fun joke, Matthew. We'll just say their names. Cynthia and Ariana made a video for no fucking reason to tease that, they would be the guest judges this week. But they ended up walking to the room, fully together as friends. Cynthia, I've seen the videos of you dancing with people that are not Lena Waithe, Miss Sister. Yeah. I know you be pulling in Hollywood. I know it. Something tell me. You be defying a lot of gravity, don't you? It be Boxing Day, don't it? That's a British holiday, ain't it? Yeah, something like that. It be boxing. I know it do. Carpet all the way through the house. Yes, ma'am. Tacked it in myself. Click, click. I know the noise. You sure right. Ariana, let me find out. Because once I saw you with that man that looks opaque, I assumed that really wasn't in your, sphere of it all. We know you for the Black Kiana days. Down, sister. I know you looking like skim milk lately, and that's just what you want to give. You said Glinda the Good Witch is white. That's fine. Jesus was also, born in the Middle East. People forget that, but it is okay. Texture, ponytail, and hair. I'm here for this. They look great. They do. They do. But I also can, if I found out that somebody was Dairy Queening it, you know what I mean? I would not be surprised. Oh my God. See, no, if you don't know Dairy Queen, that may not hit you. That really may not touch if you do not know the joke with the blizzard. Oh, no one appreciates my comedy. But no, if you know about a blizzard, before they give it to you, they gotta ain't nothing coming out. It's just in there. It's stuck. I cannot. Oh, it's a Canadian holiday. Okay, my bad. I got my countries confused. I am an American. I have a passport now. That's not an excuse. It's not a good excuse. I have a passport now. You must know the globe. You're going to be trotting it. But yes, there's been Ariana Grande, Cynthia Erivo have walked in. You have it in the UK too? Okay, so I'm right and wrong at the same time? Pow wow. Go ahead. I like blizzards too, Candy. But they don't have the one that I like anymore. They got rid of it. It's no longer on the menu. It was the Hawaiian one. It had pineapple and coconut and banana. I hate they don't have it anymore. It used to, it was everything. They don't have it no more. I have to get the strawberry cheesecake one and then tell them to take the cheesecakes out. Because the cheesecake pieces are nasty. Oh my goodness. Anywho, I like that we just mentioned blizzards and I mentioned Dairy Queen because ice cream is actually going to play a factor in this later with them. That kind of worked out great. Yeah. For Untucked. Yeah. Yep. Anywho, this was cute. Sam and Cat over here. That's a great reference. I'm hungry too, high key. I did have breakfast this morning. I made me a breakfast quesadilla, but this was lovely. They got to come back there and give them a little bit of love and support, and tell them that they're so happy to be here and they're going to be judging and excited, of course, promoting their movie. But then, some people were very emotional. Like Ginger got emotional, but then again, I'm thinking I would be the same way over certain stuff too. Like a lot of Ginger's life has been based around The Wizard of Oz, Wicked, and it being like something huge and influential to them. Someone who is also very keen to Broadway and to stage shows and performing. You know what I mean? It's like bitch, these hoes is in front of me. Oh my God. And she should have. And Naughty Dutter, let me tell you something. That is why I was not surprised at all at the results this week. I said the storytelling is around Ginger today. It is. It's around Ginger and this theme. And I'm not mad about it, but that's the one who I felt gave the most back to what the theme around the show was. So whenever we were getting these moments of, references here from Ginger, and I know this because of that, I was like, okay, this is falling into she gonna win. All right. Unless it's like season 17 and Susie Toot having a full breakdown of this is her, and then she doesn't get to perform the song, basically. But I just had a feeling it was going to go in that direction prior to even seeing what was going to go on the stage, honestly. But yes. I want to thank you so much for being here, for tuning in. Hit the like button if you wish. you. Appreciate you for being here and being part of this conversation and doing all that kind of stuff. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Become part of this Rant Pack family. And don't forget to get in the comment section after this and leave a comment about this week's episode of RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars 10, Episode 7, Defying Gravity, and what your thoughts are on it. And if you want to throw me a little bit of love in my jar, please and thank you. You're helping your boy out. It is paypal.me/MattyRants, Cash App $Matt924, and Venmo Matty-Rants. God bless you all. There will be a panel episode tomorrow. Not sure who's going to show up, but I'll be there. Yes. So let's continue. All right. Hey, homogenic. Hey, everybody. We have a little behind the scenes moment. They don't really show this that often, but the behind the mirror bit was actually kind of a cack. I was like, oh, we're doing this. We're showing this again. Very interesting. It was really funny. Ariana, you good? Did you check the mirror to see if it was clean? Bitch, it was when Alyssa had, put a little bit of the concealer on there. And then Ariana went to go kiss it and was like, but wait. And I'm like thinking, oh, she didn't think about if they cleaned this shit. The last person who was that close was Alicia Keys, and we know how she got her man. So you might want, wait, oh, never mind, Ariana. We know how you got, oh. This program is for entertainment purposes only, and contents not intended to malign any religion, race, gender, company, couples, individuals, or wigs. All opinions expressed by myself are just mine. They don't reflect the opinions of everyone in it. Don't send hate to anybody that's on this show, please and thank you. Please don't post these photos in the chat. If you're feeling comfortable in this program, have yourself a good poot. That joke deserves a tip, thank you. That was a good one. I'm not Jasmine Brand. I'm not the Shade Room. Okay, I'm not B. Scott. All right, I'm closing my compact. I am. Oh, don't think that Lena ain't got swung on either with her bald-headed ass. Trust and believe. Once or two was that. Charles, thank you so much for the tippy poo. I'm Venmo. Oh my gosh, thank you so very much. A small little tippy poo. Thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you so very much. Everything is wrong. I like Michelle's outfit. I kind of wish she had wore big hair. I'm still okay with this work. The Balmain girls are chewing. Ariana is low-key chewing more than Cynthia. However, the Balmain is still Balmaining. I actually do like RuPaul's dress, comma, semicolon, backspace, parentheses. It is wrapping paper. In this picture, it looked like foil. That's fun. Like it's Pride and they're selling it at the store for just this month, right? Law can do no wrong in my eyes, except for when you put that blonde wig on, but this outfit is giving down. Scoops. All right, there we go. What was with the bottom of the dress? Oh, she wasn't finished wrapping it up. That's the problem. It was like one of those, gifts that at the end of it, the wrapping paper is just shooting out a little bit, we're going to pull it like that. Yeah. No. I prefer this closer up of it all is fine. I wish the hair was a little bit of a different color. Oh, that's you, Trey. I'm so sorry. See, we didn't give the last name. We kept it short, Trey. We kept it show. I appreciate you, my friend. Thank you so very much. But yes. See what I mean? I wanted something on top of Michelle's head. She could have done a little ball, a little something over here, a little something in the back, but it's fine. It's fine. I love the coat. Love the coat. Love the coat. I'm happy Law is up there. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm actually pleased that Law is there. Like, very pleased that Law was there. I needed a reprieve from the other two sisters. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just give me the bundles. Give me bundles. I want to see bundles. I want to see the bone straight. I want to see the bust down. Give me that. I'm tired of the leather coach purse. I'm tired of the varsity jacket. I'm tired. Give me the bust down, queen. Give me the lace partial. Give me the partial front, please. Something. Wow. These two were actually fun. This panel was fun. I know some of y'all may not have been feeling this episode. There is a portion towards the end when they're doing the judging where honestly, that was some of the funnest television I've watched between them. It was chaos. Like Ariana Grande was like, bitch, I don't care. I'm not mad at the story. I was living for the story. Y'all are not going to come for me today. I was like, come on, Avery. It was so funny. When she also clocked Cynthia in her lesbian dreams, having it with Denali, that was so much fun. Law over there talk about the semen bit and then the roach part of it all. Yes. Michelle, like letting us know that they have iPads in front of them and completely breaking it. RuPaul and her talking about 1, 2, 3, one go green and one go yellow. Like that was hollering. I was hollering. They didn't coordinate the fans, Naughty, because you saw how Ariana had to go look at Cynthia's. I'm like, how many times did y'all have to do that? How many times did you have to do that? I feel like they had to do that a few times. Like it was on the wrong side of the to. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the looks themselves again. Category is Good Witch and Wicked Witch. Okay. Again, the idea is for them to create cohesive looks that are their interpretations of the good witch and the bad witch, right? The wicked witch. And they must have a story that sort of tells us how this all applies into the situation, giving us, i.e., Wizard of Oz, Wicked, Blue, whatever. Right now we have Ginger Minge as Shelley, the good witch, and we have Wendy, the wicked witch. I don't understand why people were so mad about this. I'm just going to be honest with you. I know I'll be like the sole survivor. I'll be the sole survivor. Legit. I'll be the sole survivor tomorrow for the panel because they're all going to go in on this. I just stopped commenting in the in the group chat because every time I do, I know they're always like, Matt's always against our opinion. So I'm just like, I'm just not going to comment on here anymore while y'all just go in. I will tell you this. I thought some other outfits were a little bit more pow for me. What really sold the garments was the story. I love their story. I'm sorry. Ginger sold her shit. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. Shelley was fucking funny. Shelley's was so funny. Every joke landed. Every pun was perfect. It was all so good. What was it? I forget the word. It was something with the see you next Tuesday. And it was so good how she did it. I said, wait a minute. She threw it in there by like Contestant. And I was like, oh my gosh. It was so fun. My shell phone. I'm sexting on my shell phone. Very silly and stupid. And it also applied into Daya, who's Wendy, and who is the wicked witch. Condensation. There we go. Condensation. That shit was so funny. And Daya's was very extra. It was so different because you can tell Ginger's was like very, ootsy, cutesy woo or whatever to compare to Wendy, who's a little bit more sharper and more dramatic with their approach, which they all came together. And like, can't you tell? We're twins. That's why we're always so mad. It's like, what? Like, what do you, like, oh, I'm sorry, what? Like, it was stupid. I don't know. To me, this scored so high in the story department that if the argument was they didn't have the outfits that were the best, I'd still argue that this to me was the better story. Like, I thought the coffee one was cute, but I'm going to get to why I don't like the coffee one. The coffee one actually was great. However, semicolon, all the rest of it, the outfits didn't make no sense to go with the story. High key. They did not. And so it took me on my little fantasy of whatever they'd be. So y'all make coffee now? So how would I know? Not from these outfits. Like, I wish they had put on like a hat out of nowhere, randomly, something with barista tees. We'll get there when we do. Because the outfit, I still like their outfits. I just was like, I needed something to give me like the camp factor of this story not feeling like where it was going, because it didn't give coffee at first. They switched it up and got it really cute, and I was like, oh, okay, I wish something sort of tied to that. We'll get there, but I thought this was good. I thought this was great, honestly. I don't understand the hate. That's just me, though. Daya's not water. She's wind. Windy, the wicked witch. It's wind versus water. That was the idea. Maybe she don't give wind. That's what you probably meant to say. But like, it's wind and water. So Shelly is of water and Wendy is of the wind for the wicked witch in this situation here. Everybody went in elemental direction. I don't know if they were all trying to be different or whatever, but everybody was like elements. It was very like they could have summoned Captain Planet this fucking episode, high key. I mean, actually, they could have summoned Captain Planet. No, nobody was Earth. Nobody was Earth. They couldn't have summoned that man. It would have been a whole nother. It probably would have been Planetina. I am proud of that reference. Thank you. Shout out to those who know the cartoon I just mentioned. But yes, Planetina might show up, but I don't know about the rest of it. But yeah, I thought Daya's look was cool. I enjoyed it. I saw the Grace Jones that they were talking about. I do think there are parts of this was like, but yeah, I liked it personally. I did. The Daughters of Mother Nature because Mother Nature is a bitch. Yep. I like their story. It was cool. Next up is, why am I always pausing every time I do Cynthia's name? Cynthia Lee Fontaine and Alyssa Hunter. Okay. Giving us fire and water. Not ice, water. Because Cynthia is water and Alyssa is fire. Okay. All right, here we go. Now, all right, here we go. Okay. All right. Okay, here we go. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Why did they mention the cardboard later and not when they were on the stage? When they were in front of you, this is one of my favorite looks of the night. All that. When they were all together. It was just so crafty. It was just this, and you could see. So that's my take on this. I was wondering, huh? I was like, huh? Okay. Alyssa's look is cool. And Cynthia's is fine. Like I wish it was a little bit longer in the front because the toes is towing, you know what I mean? But like it still was a decent pulled together look in their story. While I was not fully, I was at points of it I liked when we brought out the shoe. I was like, yes, that's funny. The money gun, I'm not laughing because why would your character have a money gun that just now works when it was Alyssa Hunter who had the issue with the money gun and not this character who now has a money gun that now what? That was dumb. But like for Puerto Rico, all that shit, yeah, bet. That's where the blue and the red come from with the stuff. Okay, bet. But I like Alyssa's look. Her portion of the story, Poots Mackenzie. I liked Cynthia's story more than I liked the other one. That goes right there, if you will. So that's where I'm at with this one. I'm in between. I like it for certain things, and other stuff I'm like, it's the cardboard in the star. Well, no, actually the majority of the, well, not the majority of the outfit, but these portions of the outfit, like the little flowers that were done here and the accoutrement, all of this is cardboard. Like all of this is cardboard, but it's been wrapped in fabric and hot glued together. Because remember, Alyssa through the walkthrough was telling RuPaul, I know how to sew little bit, but I more so know how to do cardboard, and I can create and construct something together, which, you know, we've had girls win episodes with cardboard outfits, high key, super glued together. So I thought it was a little wild that was like a big take, because this is actually interesting to look at, and it's cool how it was put together with that cardboard. So it was kind of like, so we're not supposed to like it anymore? I don't know. Like, just say you didn't like the story. Just say that the moment she spoke Spanish, y'all were out. Oh, 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 oh. Just say that. You could say that. You could say it. It's okay. In this day and age, I know the Department of Homeland, she'll be just fine hearing something like that. I'm sure that ditzy broad would be really happy to hear some shit like that. That old dumb in a fucking hat. That little wackadoodle ass bitch. Yeah, she'll be okay to hear that kind of crap. She will. With her, my face don't move no motherfucking inches, weekend looking having ass bitch. She'll be all right with that one. But yes, you know, the rest of us are going to look at you crazy. But like, remember, I said that girl started speaking some Spanish. I said, I bet. That was me. I said, I bet you fucking money. And I was right. I was right. I was right. I said, the moment she said, we're going to start this whole thing off, I said, watch them. So watch them. Woo! And I said, dare she say, listen, nobody better say ice anywhere near this at all. Terrible. Fuck, I hate what's going on in this country right now. Keep on fighting that good fight out there in them streets. Y'all deserve to be here. Let's continue on. Moving forward. Child, I was like, if she had a titty bib and was throwing it all over the place, maybe they would have won. Oh, Matthew, I'm just gonna put it back up. They're not gonna get me, and that's all right. They're not gonna receive it today. It's okay. Let a twink say it. They'll get it. They'll get it. But yeah, they'll get it. Yeah, let a little pale girl say, "Go off, sister. She got it." Me though. All right. Up next is Denali and Acid Betty, who are Galatia and Pyra. Galatia, the good witch that is ice, and Acid Betty, who is Pyra, the wicked witch of a volcano, fire, magma, destruction, this, that, and the other. Okay, now, I know y'all were living and breathing it for all of this and that some, but I'm going to be real with you. I thought this was good. To me, it didn't touch Ginger and Diabetes. I'll be honest with you. I think that Acid Betty's top piece is everything. Something about the front of the draping I am a little bothered by. I'm not going to lie. I'm with Law on that one. I was like, it looks a little weird, but I wouldn't have guessed it was pinned. I would have thought I would have thought it was pinned. I just thought it would look pinned differently. I thought the draping should be a little different. But everything from the waist up, severe. Everything from the waist up was severe for me. I was like, oh, yes, waist up is right with God. Puss down, all of it. Loved it from the waist up. I thought it was everything. Everything. I love this hair on Denali. The Nomi Malone. Yes, I love this hair on Denali. The hair is actually really cute. Like, she's gorgeous. Love me some Denal. Love her down. But I don't. Not the maxi pad. Not the maxi pad. Those aren't even shoulder pads, though. Like, those are wings. You know what I'm saying? It's to absorb all of the liquid, right? Drop a pearl on their mistake, but their story was cute. It was a really cute story, but to me, their outfits don't scream that they make coffee, and so I was missing a little campiness from it, if you will. Like the beginning of the story with how they are and how they were acting, I was more in line with. But then when they're like, we make iced coffee, that's why we're together. And I was like, oh, I wanted something to happen, like an apron or a hat to pull out. You know what I'm saying, bitch? Like I needed some kind of fuckery to really add into that story. And when it didn't happen, I was just looking at these outfits going, y'all make coffee? You two make coffee. You make coffee. Okay. It needed a little element to go with that story to make it make more sense for me. But I didn't mind the story. I thought the story was actually good. I was like, okay, this is actually a little funny little moment. I just wanted it to go there. If you're going to go there, that's all. So go there. But yeah, Acid looks good and so does Nolly. Like one thing we're going to say here for sure, for waist up period for both of them, oh, they're chewing. They're chewing waist up. Untouchable. They're dumb. I was like, whoo, go off. But the winners end up being Ginger Minge and Diabetes. How do you feel in the comment section? I'm gonna let you, chime in on that. I need to blow my nose real quick. My allergies are freaking out. Give me just 1 second. Thank you so much for tuning in and hit that like button, share, subscribe, whoever be here. If you want to drop a little to people, please and thank you. It's PayPal.me for such minutes. Catch up. Also, I'm at 924 and Venmo MattyRants. Let me go blow my nose real quick. Bitch, I was on mute. Poo! Boo, Maddie. Tomato, 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 tomato. I was saying, did anyone notice I had to take my braids out? Which I got to tell you something. When I tell you, my hair is full, bitch. Okay? Like, there were areas that needed some, like, major help, not gonna lie, before I even had the braids in and all that kind of shit. And I've been using the like oil that is supposed to like help with hair restoration as well as strengthening and like making your hair fuller. Oh baby. Oh baby. Oh baby. Oh baby. I was like, I was like, oh my God. Like the new growth was insane. It was insane. I was like, oh my God. Like so much hair was coming, and I was like, oh my God, that's a lot of new growth. Because at first I was like, I'm losing a lot of hair. Like, no, bitch, you have a lot of new growth that was happening. And so, yeah, my hair is full as fuck. I'm very happy. It's in a pony right now, but when I take it out, that bitch bounces. The curls be bouncing. The shrinkage is real, though. I have issues with shrinkage. Like, I have real issues with that. I don't know how to stop that. I need, like, assistance with the shrinkage because my hair actually touches my shoulder. But like I swear to God, after every shampoo could do, she'd be like, whoop. Oh my goodness. But no. So yeah, I'm gonna get it retwisted again. I'm gonna do it before Pride as well, since I realized that it was a decent price to get my hair done that way, and it actually is really helpful for my hair apparently, because it did wonders being braided. So I was like, oh my God, I'll do this again. Protective hairstyles for the win. But yes, it is Acid Betty, Diabetes and Ginger Minge are the winners this week. 2 points a pop. Now, I'm telling you, Uncle Gumball, shrinkage with the hair, sweetheart. Shrinkage with the hair, God damn it. Listen, I saw this coming, the episode title and everything. I knew they were going to be lip syncing to Defying Gravity, the original version, which was kind of a cack. I said, okay. Some people were a little bit upset that this edited version was like, girl, what is going on here? And to me, I think some of the songs that are very long or like 5 minutes or more so long, even if it's a lip sync, guess what? You give them the full show. Give them the full song. Give them the full production number, please and thank you. We can sit. We can sit. I'm telling you, I don't know how much, if it costs, less for you to do an edit and something like that, but we can sit. I've been to many shows where they've done the full song, a Sade song. Jezebel, oh, we're going to be there for a while. We're going to be sitting down. You ain't going to be moving. She got to do the full number. Wait for the breakdown, the strip tease part, the win, that's the strip tease part of the song. We can sit. So I wish they wouldn't cut it up sometimes. MacArthur's Park is a long ass song. So like that edit alone for Delta and Manila was wild. Like they gave him 2 minutes, if that, not even. But MacArthur's Park is a long fucking ass song. Like, no, but it's a great long ass song. Like it gets better and better and better as it gets, as it goes. So anywho, Defying Gravity. Now, some people felt that Ginger didn't win this and it should have been Diabetes. Okay, I'm going to disagree. I also would argue to give it to them both because I literally saw two people who loved the song like performing it and nobody was bad, if I'm going to be honest with you. Nobody was bad. So if they gave a double win, I wouldn't have been mad today. Also, that would have given 0.5. I feel like some of these fans who don't really care for this thing would have been really happy. She only got 0.5 out of it. I don't know, but I'll continue. I watched two versions of the song being performed. I watched someone go into the dramatics a bit more than the other person. Okay, very dramatics, and that was Daya. She gave a lot of there was a lot of closed eyes. There was a lot of like, oh, to myself, and then she would go out and about, and she get really wibbly wobbly. It reminded me of her season's finale when she became some sort of like xenomorph predator in an Avatar fucking movie produced by Ridley Scott or some shit. I just blended two genres together, forgive me. And she was all that bullshit, but it reminded me a little bit of that. And I wanted her to do a little bit more with her dress. However, she was still doing the flailing tube man fine for me here. Whereas Ginger, I saw, to me, gave what I thought was going to be given. Like she was centered. She was in it. She knew every fucking word down to the syllables, to the breath. Like they were talking about on Pit Stop. I was with it. Like Mama knew everything about that song, and she did it so well, in my opinion. But I would have also taken this as a double. I would take it as a double win because I didn't think anybody was bad. I thought they both did their own interpretation of the song, and it was kind of would have made sense that they both wanted to based off of the lyrics of the song as well. I got emotional watching this. I don't know why. I was with Ariana Grande. I had a little tear in my eye. I did because the song is lovely. The song is lovely. If you get into the lyrics and really get to the meaning behind, it is. Especially when you're having a bad day, and I was having like a really bad day. Like I really was. Like I was like, all right, y'all, channel's over. I'm knocking all this down. Blah, 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 blah. And now instead, I'm like, let me just go ahead and just get another job. We can keep the channel, but we just gotta like really like get on the grind. You know what I mean? I needed to hear it. And I kind of wish we heard Cynthia's version, but it still was a good song. And I did. I had to give a little tear for it. It was beautiful. I can only imagine. Yeah. If I ever get a chance to go see Wicked, I probably will definitely go see the show. Cause you know how I am. Some musicals are not for me. I'm like, But this one, I enjoyed the movie, so I'm like, maybe I would enjoy seeing it live on stage and hearing it live vocals done. Because, like, yeah. I get moved. I'm a mover. I'm the guy who, if I go see a Pixar movie, I'm more than likely going to sob. It's gonna happen. I mean, shit, Inside Out too. Oh, what did I watch the other day? Oh, I finished Ahsoka. I did. I finished Ahsoka. I also saw, Wendell and Wild was the other movie I saw for the first time. Holy shit. You're kidding me. You're kidding. That movie should have gotten awards after awards after awards. All of it. I am in shock that wasn't given more time. I never saw Wendell and Wild. I've had it on my list of movies to watch, but I never just got to it. It was always on my list. And then yesterday I was in a mood And I was like, let me just start watching stuff while I was folding clothes. Oh, that movie was so good. It was so good. The Hell Maidens get in. Like, that was great. The klaxons and all that kind of stuff. Oh my God. That was great. It was great. It was great. I highly recommend it if you like animation. And it's by the same people who did Coraline too. So it's very much that. Key and Peele are in the movie. Angela Bassett voices one of the characters as well. So good. Such a good story, honestly, especially with those of you who are dealing with someone who you've lost and feeling guilt behind it. I for sure was in my feels with the mom situation, how the daughter was feeling. Oh my God. I was like, oh, this is too much. Too much. I was like, not they had the demons. Anywho. Buffalo Bells, the way, yeah, it was great. It was great. Ving Rhames as the voices on that. It was good. Good. Okay. Sorry, I had to bring that. Oh, and I binge watched Ahsoka. When is the new series and season coming out? Because the way it ended, I was like, nah, bro. I need to know what's going to happen here. Trask is out. Nope. I need to know what's going on. Like, this is not okay. Like, the way they ended it for me, I was really getting into the story. And I think that Rosario Dawson is such a good actress. Those facial expressions she was making when she was like, so good. So good. The other girl was pissing me off a tad bit. Sabin or whatever the fuck her name was. Though, bitch, I was tired of her. I was like, this thing. And the little blonde girl was pissing me the fuck off too. I was the whole entire time. God, Jesus Christ. Why is she so angry? Is it because of the Bob? It must be the Bob. It must be that fuck ass Bob. This is the only way she's so mad. Come with me. What the fuck am I watching here? Season 2 is coming out either the end of the next year or next year. But okay. Oh my God. The majority of the yeah. Is that okay, Soulful Dog? I'm not allowed to not like things. Do I need to like things? I'm just saying. I just mentioned 2 characters that pissed me off. That's not the majority of the cast, by the way. Thank you. Huang was also one of my favorite characters. The robot. I always like the robots. Let me move on through here. I don't know if I'm making people upset or not, and maybe I am. So let me stop. Let's go ahead and close this out, everybody. See, I did this under 2 hours today. Ginger and Dia did the do. Well, I shouldn't. Well, you could say that, yes. Mountain Dew, but sugar-free. They did the do, and Ginger Minge ends up winning this lip sync in this episode. So congratulations to Ginger Minge. They get an extra point and $10,000. And then, of course, they find out the bottom 4, I guess bottom 4 or whatever. They find out what those points are about, and they basically all get one, and they have to figure out who's their MVQ. We shall see. I don't think that they're going to do anything fucked up. I think they're going to be nice. I don't think this is going to be one of those moments of like, oh, fada fuda wada woo. I just don't think so. I don't see it. I guess I was right. I guess I was right about the other thing. But yeah, I just don't see. Not this group. If they do on the first episode, I will be gagged. But the way that they're talking, it's giving, Cynthia and Alyssa got each other's back, and then Denali and Acid are going to like, hey, we deserved it. Da, 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 da. I just don't see them stunting unless something happens to where they realize, oh shit, this girl got in the top again. Like, say if Ginger gets in the top again or something like that, then someone's like, okay, fuck all of that. We're gonna have to do something here. So I want there to be tomfoolery, but it doesn't make sense right now. Not for this particular bracket. It could happen. I don't know. I'm like, damn, Ginger having to go in on social media. I saw all of her posts. So, y'all talking about me. I'm like, oh my God, people can't even enjoy the show. This moment with Acid and Diabetic in Untucked was kind of, I needed this. She was like, oh no, we're going to get real close. We're about to be, bitch. It was very much, they saw each other. They go, you know what? Yes, you are exactly my kind of people. You are exactly the person I thought you were. Yes, after the show. I kind of liked how this went out. It was very much giving that. Like, you know what? I see you. No, bitch, I see you. And Dia was giving Acid her flowers too. Because in reality, when you look at this, it does feel like Acid walked so Dia could fucking run. No shade. They're not even the same drag necessarily, but they do give off that same energy, if that makes any sense. Like, it's very like, okay, we're in the same universe. You started in that universe. I saw your universe. Boom, here I am. Like, definitely that. So I thought that was really cool. Very, very cool. Very cool. You know, Alyssa was asked what she would do with her point or her points, and this was kind of interesting. They brought up, what if the winner of the lip sync gets the points to give? And they said, what if Alyssa wins? Low-key, they thought Alyssa was going to win. Oh, or at least they were putting that out there. Like, it's a high probability that Alyssa could have won this episode. High key. But Alyssa said she'd give them to her sister, and they expected that to be, and I guess so that's sort of like them all looking at this in the same regard, like, who is your partner here? That's who we want to give it to. But we're not working in teams. It's just teams this week is what I'm thinking. Like, we're not doing this all the time. You know how I feel about food. And you being a guest judge and you coming back there with something to eat, these are my new favorite people. Okay? They came back there with ice cream. I would have been so happy. Not even for them just being celebrities and me enjoying Ariana's music and some of Cynthia's work, but like, you came with food and it's not a muffin and you telling me you're from South Africa every 5 fucking minutes. Come on through. Come on through. You sit down with me. Bring it over here. Oh, I'd have been so happy. I'd have ate that ice cream down. I love ice cream. I fucking love it. But no, I enjoyed their banter in the back. It seemed genuine and real. You know how sometimes they come back there and they're like, ally, 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 I like gag, ally, 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 yes, like that kind of bullshit, right? That didn't happen. It felt like they just sat back there and it was just chill, and they were just sort of like going off the top, and they'd say a couple of things here and there, and like, you know, it was very fun. Like, there's some naturalness to them. So like, yes, I very much was kind of here for the way they did this. And Denali getting her the flowers, like, bitch, I love this hair. It's giving me no love. That's what I did it for, because the show girl. She's like, yes, I got my cute. I was here for it, but it was cute. It was a cute episode. That's kind of how I feel about it. No breaks, no stops, no. It was messy and angry. None of that. It was just a very cute episode. It was nice. It was sort of like a palate cleanser from the drama and the shenanigans from bracket 2. And I don't know if it's going to get a little nitty gritty, but if it does, I'd be okay. I'd be okay with that. I'd get a little extra. You know, someone's going to have to make a bigger move, make something happen. It just can't be, well, we're going to give it to her and then just sit back and let it happen. No. They can do little stunts. We'll see. Sunshine, lollipops, and springtime. Yeah, all that good stuff. So everybody, look at the time. 98 minutes. I can count. Yeah. I didn't give myself enough credit today. I should have gave myself a little bit more credit. Okay, a little bit more. Because look at me. I didn't have. I told you this was a light episode. This is Nintendo Lite for All Stars 10, okay? Like, we're not going to be able to plug up the TV. There is no docking station, but we're going to play the game, and we're going to still enjoy ourselves and just look at it like this. You know what I mean? So it was fun. It was a nice team episode. I thought the right people won personally. There is arguments for others, and I will accept those. I will definitely not take them away for real, because it's like, I get it, trust me. But I just saw from the storytelling perspective with Ginger and it being so effective for her and them giving her so much for, like, it just made sense to me that is exactly the route that they were going to take. Like, duh, very that, like, oh, duh, give it to her and whoever her partner is, all that kind of good stuff. But this group is nice. They're great. And I'm loving Acid Betty so far. If Alyssa doesn't bring up trade anymore, I'll be more into Alyssa, because Alyssa does seem cool and they are attractive. And yes, all that good stuff, but I just cannot take that shit. I can't. I can't take it. I cannot take that loss in translation, honey. Nope. No. It doesn't mean that. It doesn't mean it. And I love you down. You are an attractive individual, Latin wool palter. But no. It's not that. It's okay that it's not that too, but you actually having a jacket that says that is crazy. It is crazy, like how we are. You literally went and made a whole personality around a word that does not apply to you. No more of that. Like, I was here before you even knew what that word meant, sweetie. But yes, you cannot, absolutely not Playboy farty. That there is no such thing as a drag queen who's. There's no. It does not mean that. It's okay, and that's okay. It's okay. It's okay. All right, you are fine now. Attractive as fuck. Go ahead now, okay? Pull it together. But oh no. Nowhere near. Your wrists are too bent. Okay? You a little too soft for that mustard, okay? How do you like your coffee? Oh. Wouldn't even answer that question, future. The fuck you talking to me for? My bad, daddies. Oh my goodness. Anywho, thank y'all for tuning in. Thank you so much for being here today. Thank you so much for listening to me ramble and rant about one of our favorite TV shows in the entire universe, which is RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars 10. I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your day on this Saturday. And if you're watching this on the playback, hope you have a good day, whatever day it is, time of day, morning, afternoon, or evening. Again, like button, get in the comment section, do all that jazz. If you do want to drop me a little tippy poo for your boy hosting with the most today and giving you something to listen to, whatever you're doing, it's paypal.me/MattyRants. Cash App $sign Matt924. Oh, heartburn. And Venmo Matty-Rants. Woo! All right, my bad. Whoa! That is in the chest, sweetie. Yeah. Thank you for tuning in. Like I said before, I'm in a job hunt mode right now. So if you're like a part of my social media and you notice that my account goes protected for any reason, this, that, and the other, just know that's on purpose. And I'm really trying to find something that's work from home right now that's going to work for me. And I need some extra cointadas. This economy is getting crazy and we have a life to live right now. And I got children to feed. And it's really, really tough for me right now. So like I will be definitely updating this channel, letting y'all know when I may be switching into like some edited videos. It may be a little bit more weekly. We may not be doing these Saturdays anymore based on my schedules and all that kind of stuff. So I will figure it out. And once I do know what's happening, because I'm putting my faith in God in this one, that I'm going to get this job. I already applied for something this weekend, but we're still going to put some more things out there. I'll let you know how it goes, but I will still keep the channel, of course, running. I will still do Patreon. It's just we got to add something else to the table, right? That's where my mind is at. I've had my moment. I think that trip was also one of the things I needed to like realize that sort of thing. So like, yeah, that's just where we're at today here. So wish me good luck on that accord. And again, y'all tip me down. It's really helpful while I'm in this process of getting this figured out. So yes, but yeah, woo! I did a video in less than 2 hours and now I can't talk anymore, so I can end it in less than 2 hours. Oh my goodness. Anyhow, okay. Tomorrow's the pan, so tune in for Sunday's show. Yahoo, I think you meant YouTube memberships. Oh, the YouTube memberships thing I was going to do, and I'm probably going to start that. You may notice those start like Monday. I have some stickers that I did make, like with Mina and Mamu and myself. I hope they're going to be enough, but I will be starting the memberships specifically for the workout videos. Specifically for those, and maybe for like some other lives too that are like the tier list situationships that we talked about. But for Sherzies, I'm gonna like do it for the workouts because I had a lot of people come into my live that were gross, if you will. And I know I was in my workout clothes. I was in my biker shorts. So yes, the booty was thumping, the body was thumping. I had my full body out and all that kind of stuff. But some things were said that were a bit. Shout out to the moderators that came in because I was like, Jesus. Isis, look up invisible straps, TikTok. Okay, thank you, Boots. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Okay, but anywho, all right. Shout out to my moderators today, Emrica, everybody who was a mod today. Appreciate you, Emrica. If you haven't noticed, Trey is one of the new mods in case nobody is here. It'll pop on through in those situations. Shout out to Liam. I hope Liam is doing well. Everybody else, peace to Mateo, part of the mod crew, and everyone else as well. All the Rampack, everybody that tuned in today. Thank you so very, very much for being here. It was a fun time. I had a good time. And thank you so much for being in the chat and talking back with each and every one of the Rampack members. This is a family through signing. You know the rest of the song. Just go from there. Shout out to the super chat. Shout out to the Tippy Poos. Thank you so very much. It's Naquan. I almost forgot to highlight this. What's wrong with me? Thank you so very much for the super chat. I appreciate you. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow for the Pan Pan. D, I'll see you in the morning. And yeah, I will talk to y'all later. Appreciate you down. I don't know if it's going to play my video when I do the outro. I don't think it's going to do. I think I have to reset that up. Dun, dun, dun. I think I messed that up. Oh no, boom. There we go. Set as the outro video. Okay, I saved it. I did it. I fixed it. I did it. All right. See you, everybody. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.
Listen. Yeah.